Hello and welcome back to the Intel Extreme Masters Qualifier as we are getting into our final series of the day here on Rogue versus Losira.
The jacket had to come off.
I was about to say things are getting serious. Woof. All right. We're going to get a new code precinct.
I googled Gyeonggi a little bit. You're right. It's like a province, and I think it's in Gyeonggi City, if I got this right, because it's in Gyeonggi Stadium, the events.
So we're in a stadium.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It looks nice.
Yeah?
It's like an hour and a half or something from the airport.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not too bad at all. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It's better than the cities we went to that were supposed to be not so far, but we were stuck in traffic for 2 hours anyway in the bus.
You mean like every time I go to LA?
Or like China. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Traffic was pretty sick.
That works. All right. It looks like these guys are good to go. Lobby. GLHF. We are almost ready for our final surface.
Did they take right colors?
No. We have a yellow
That's on
and
you.
a red. It's I don't care that much.
It's his fault, man. it's all careless.
We don't even have Jin in the game, actually. I think he just lets us go in whenever we want, so it's fine. All right. Have you been having fun today, Todd? Have you had a nice time?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
Pretty good. I mean, I could be casting with someone passionate about StarCraft, but...
You could have had one of the main eventers, one of the A-listers.
At least your play-by-play is decent.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. You're doing great. It's good to have you back.
No, it's not.
What? Why?
I'm joking. All right, okay, spawn at the bottom right-hand corner. It is Rogue. All these colors is just weird. Whatever, we'll do it this way. Ignore the colors to the top, guys, because the yellow versus the red, it's rubbish. So Rogue down to the bottom right and down to the bottom left, it is going to be Losira with a very fast spawning pull. These guys actually just want to go home. They're already home. It's fine. They want us to go home. That's very kind of them. I appreciate it. Thanks,
they want
Losira.
to go to Gyeonggi is where they want to go.
They want to go to Gyeonggi. Get that Korean barbecue, that authentic Korean barbecue. Yeah.
I don't know if it's better in Gyeonggi then. How the Gyeonggi is famous for. We should Google more stuff later. But yeah, Losira are going to be the very aggressive one here against Rogue's hatchery first there.
I hope.
On a map where the rush distance is like decently long, but once you have speed, like, I mean, those links are just so fast that they close the distance very fast. So we'll see, like, what Losira follows this up with. He's still mining gas, so most likely going to be, I guess, a bailing nest and then one base commitment.
And you don't get the benefit here of, on like other maps as ZvZ, you don't get a benefit of seeing what the second timing is from the second Overlord with your first Overlord. So by the time he ever saw a second Overlord coming in a direction, he will already be hit by speed and Baneling Nest as well. Oh, Losira.
He's going full Bly.
Just go, go, go.
No Queen, just pure links into Banelings. It's funny because, like, whenever I saw that rush in the past, it either worked, like, greatly, like somebody blew up a lot of drones, but most of the time, it was wrecked. It was terrible. Like, it killed almost nothing, and then, like, the guy who was defending basically won right outs. Let's see if Rogue starts a spine or something. Right now, it's just Queens and Zerglings that he's getting.
Yeah, and
he already started his own speed, but it's going to finish quite a bit later than Losira's, and Banelings are going to be the one unit he needs to worry about the most here.
Yeah, almost 80 or 90 seconds behind in terms of that speed upgrade. So that is going to be very difficult to actually hold on against. Unless he loses some Zerglings a little haphazardly now. Yeah. But he doesn't just yet. Two Banelings morphing in.
The Banelings, they're going to finish on time to blow up some of these Zerglings.
That's a good trade. That was 1 for 3. And he could even get more here. With the speed now finished, he can chase these down and really do some damage. The two Queens need to kind of rendezvous with one another here for Rogue to actually help out. And but I don't think they're going to get together.
Yeah, speed's finished. Queen is now out, though, on the natural of Rogue there.
Focusing. He's going to get the Queen. Oh, it's so low.
Yeah, he gets it. Has this done enough?
Banelings walking through onto the Zerglings. Oh, no.
Oh, the Queen. Nice target here from Rogue.
Still a lot of Zerglings available here. If Losira keeps reinforcing, he could get this hatchery. He just needs to keep on killing off the Zerglings as they come out.
Yeah, you can't run away from speed links here, so Rogue's going to lose quite a few more.
Oh, he's trying to run away. It's like you may as well just stand and fight in that instance.
He's getting his own Baneling Nest, though, at the back of his main, and with his own speed about to finish, if Rogue's able to use his superior economy here to get his own Banelings, he might be able to do this, but Losira's going to get straight into the main if he can blow up a huge chunk of drones.
Morphing in more Banelings everywhere, trying to divide up these drones as well as he can, but, I mean, how many more Banelings are coming forwards here? There's a few more morphing in either side. Losira with...
he gets that Baneling as well.
Rogue trying to get his own banelings in good position to deal with this, but he's losing so much mining time during this.
Rogue might have done it there. He has a queen full health in his main. He's got more links. He can get his own banelings behind this. Resumes mining. He's ahead by 4 drones.
I mean,
which is a lot.
Yeah, at the very minimum.
16 to 12.
At the very minimum, Losira needs this hatchery, but I don't think he's going to get it now.
Oh, there's a baneling hidden in the main by Losira, but one alone shouldn't be able to blow up these drones. Maybe if he sends some links. Oh, actually, a big detonation.
Still a few banelings left over here for Losira. And that focus fire from that queen was enough there to really shut them down.
Ooh, all right, he weakened a lot of these guys.
And he got some lava.
But
so
the links are going to come in so late. And now there's going to be banelings up the run for Rogue. I think he might have done it.
Yeah, I think he might have done it as well. You're right. I mean, with these queens being healthy-ish, or one queen being healthy-ish, that's enough to really help out against these significantly. Losira is almost dead now. How many workers is it? 17 to 18? Is he trying to drone up?
Yeah, but the second hatch and like multiple queens.
Yep.
Gonna be there very like Losira hasn't even started another queen. Like he made one which he's sending to his natural target.
Oh.
Actually, he's gonna try to get that overload on the natural. He may be able to get it on his own natural here, Losira. Wait, where is he going? Just he was right there.
Waddling past.
Attack!
Not gonna get it.
What the heck?
He'll focus it in a moment. It's waddling.
No. He's walking right back.
Is he really? Oh well. Oh, I think he may have been scared of the link counter attack, so wanted to bring it away. But now he's morphing in banelings in a really bad spot. And Rogue has had a great hold.
Yeah. Losira super aggressive against the Rogue that was just solid enough here to hold on. Now on the counter attack. Looks like he might be able to do this there.
Yeah, good stuff by Rogue. Able to hold on during all of that. Even though getting the 2 queens sniped off in the earlier stages, got his baneling nest quickly enough. Not in the earlier stages of that fight, but just quickly enough to eventually stem the tide.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be way much here in a second for Rogue, even though there's a couple banelings available for Losira. The fact that Rogue's ahead only by 1 worker kind of makes it look like Losira still has a chance, to be honest. If he's able to get some good baneling detonation here and gets the clutch defense. But right now, Losira wants to be droning up when he needs. He's forced to make more Zerglings here to try and hold on in this game.
Yeah, he's working against a harder economy, really, here.
Oh, God.
Rogue with the banelings.
Oh, there were some links in the main, targeting one of the queens that almost had a transfuse as well. More banelings are going to come in there. They don't get drones just yet, but they're about to.
He got a few.
Yeah, there's still some links as well, blowing everything up here. So I think Rogue this time has completely done it.
Yeah, it seems so. We've got a few more lings in there. 18 workers to 10 workers. It looks like Losira might try and stabilize from there, but against 2 queens and 18 workers to 10 workers, it is very, very difficult. There you go. GG. GG. Rogue. Good hold in the end.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to work at first, but like I said before, I feel like these rushes almost never ever work. I don't know why people even go for it.
Yeah, yeah. Bit of a crazy situation. Now, Rogue, 1 game away from qualifying from the Intel Extreme Masters. Has Rogue participated?
Is it really 3 p.m. only?
It's only 3 p.m.
How fast have these games been?
I don't know. We've done a lot of games, and it's only 3 p.m.
The start of the qualifier, actually, we even did 1 more series.
Yeah.
The start of the qualifier was kind of slow. There were like a few matches that took a while to start. But then it really picked up. Like, you can tell the professionalism of these players. They're always like on standby. They've done their map vetoes. They're ready to start.
Yep.
It's not like, you know, like this Go for SC2 where like players are taking a smoke break. Then I'm like waiting like 3 rounds later. I'm like, oh my God, like how long is this? I have time to watch like 2 episodes of Westworld before I will play my next match. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, man. That's how it is. That's how it is. Oh, well. We have potentially just 1 more map. 1 more map, maybe. Here, as Rogue doing well for himself. The sexy boy himself. Doing all right.
It's interesting that Intel Extreme Masters is named after the province this time, but not the city. Imagine if like the Intel Extreme Masters in Cologne was named Intel Extreme Masters Nord Rhine-Westphalia.
Please.
It's like that's like the least attractive name for a tournament. Like I do not want to go to actually StarCraft. I'd probably go to this tournament, but It doesn't sound pleasing at all.
I think if I recall, like halfway through the year, the person who is like the governor of North Rhine-Westphalia, like had some meeting with us. It's a horrible name. It's impossible. I mean, for Germans, it's probably quite easy, but because we're inferior.
I think actually, like it's in Gyeonggi City. I think Gyeonggi means cat.
Cat?
Yeah. I think
oh no, disaster.
I don't mean there are a lot of cats there, but.
Oh, okay, I'm fine.
Hey, you're a cat guy anyway, no?
I'm allergic to cats.
Well, you had one before.
I did. We assumed it was hyperallergenic.
Let that sink in a little bit.
Don't have a cat anymore. All right. All right, Daybreak is the map. I don't even know what we talk about in between these things anymore. It's like the good old times. All right,
let's talk about Battletoads.
Let's no, please. All right, spawning up to the top right-hand corner, it's our yellow Zerg once again because they love messing around with the colors. It's Rogue, and down to the bottom left, it's our red Zerg. It's Losira. One game down. Just believe the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Don't believe the colors.
You waited like over an hour to play, and then play this Zergling Baning rush game.
Yeah.
We just got wrecked.
They probably waited longer.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Not surprised that we see Daybreak in ZvZ, by the way. Like that was the one favorite map of Zerg's way back when.
Yeah.
Still kind of is, apparently.
It was the true map where taking a third base was kind of always thwarted by Zerglings with +1 weapons upgrades, but we saw in that previous Zerg vs. Zerg just that denial of the third straight away by Solar. So you don't even need +1 anymore, realistically.
I was picturing more Zergs trying to get enough roaches to hold my Immortal all-in.
Ah, that one, yeah.
Which, by the way,
never happened.
Every time I played Nurture on this map, there was a freaking hole in my force field line, and roaches got through and I lost.
Yeah.
And I was so mad.
The Protoss Civ, as it's called. Oh well. Sorry about that, mate.
Okay.
The Immortals just kind of killed all the roaches as soon as they see them anyway. It's like, no.
Well, if the roaches get up close and they are much higher in numbers.
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Oh, okay. The more you know. Well, for now, spawning pool's on the way. Very, very mirrored in terms of our start. So not an aggressive opener at the beginning, but we all know Zerg vs. Zerg. It can quickly escalate. What, mate? Why are you looking at me? What happened?
You're so British.
Quickly escalate?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Ah, it's very British.
Oh, okay.
The way you say it.
It's very British. Okay.
Still mining gas here, both players. Let's see if they continue after speed starts. Yeah, it looks like Losira will. And so will Rogue, so we're gonna have a mirror Baneling Nest against Baneling Nest, most likely, unless one of them chooses to skip that.
Yeah, it's a map that you always got to be careful on. I remember in Zerg vs. Zerg as well, mutas were quite prevalent. Because of the amount of dead space around your bases, etc., you could just dart in from a lot of different angles into the main, etc. Unless you kind of got caught in this back, in the pocket here, between the main and the natural, then unfortunately a lot of mutas did die off in that area. We'll see what they want to go for. He already spots the third base here, does Losira. Might want to put an assault on against that, we'll see. Rogue being ambitious. Oh, he throws his own third down. Okay.
Yeah, Rogue at least didn't skip Baneling Nest. I was worried for a second that he might be attacked and killed this time around, but he's looking solid all around, really, so far.
Bit more of a defensive location of the Baneling Nest for Rogue, as the Queen can position itself a little bit in there and not be surrounded as quickly, whereas Losira might want to be the aggressor because his Baneling Nest is a lot further back.
Look at those links on the top left. They're looking at 2 more links.
What?
That didn't have speed yet, but do now.
And he got the better end of the engagement, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
But they won't. I mean...
now they're never going to catch each other.
It's a silly chase, really.
Tis a silly chase. Thank you, Todd. Okay, well, 2 Banelings morph in defensive manner, but Losira, 22 Zerglings on the way. So the Lings did spot Banelings morphing, but already spot the Baneling Nest.
The Banelings morphing are normal, but if he sees a lot of Lings coming out now, he's going to get his own. And right now, Rogue is already getting a bunch of his own. He's got a lair on the way. He starts a Spine Crawler. I think he's fully aware of what's happening. He already saw a lot of Lings evacuate or like go through that middle part of the map where he has an Overlord.
Yeah, he undervalued that at the beginning of it all, and now he's kind of almost sacrificing the third base.
2 banelings of Losira made it to the main
Queen
of
saw it.
Rogue, who saw it, so he's trying to get rid of them. But I mean, if these finish, that would be big trouble there. He's going to be able to get rid of those.
Yeah, good job. Good eyes there by Rogue. But at the same time, he's got to be very careful about his third base because he started that spine crawler at his natural, knowing that he'd under-anticipated this move.
The natural. Oh, he blew up one of those banelings on the hatch, actually. That was terrible.
Oh, what the?
And he gets nothing. What?
Well, he should be able to get the third base. There's 2 banelings zoning that out. Actually, that was 2 for 1.
Yeah, Rogue's a bit ahead on the worker counts. He's getting a Spire behind that, though. He's only on 2 gases, but even if he gets a couple Mutas, he's going to be able to kill so many of these banelings very easily.
He should get this third. He should get it. There's a few more banelings morphing in here for Rogue, though they really need to get into position as quickly as possible. It's very close to going down. Oh! Lings are on it. Get it. Stop it. Stop it. 51 health. Is he going to save it? No, the Lings. Oh, the Baneling! The Baneling morphed in right next to the hatchery and killed it. Oh.
I'm glad that you're going such high pitch.
Sorry.
Lots more Zerglings here being made by Losira, who I think realized he's a little bit exposed to a counter-attack. He also wants to stay active out on the map. Those Mutas, though, he's definitely not going to be ready for them. It's not going to be many of them.
He never even made a lair or anything. Losira was very much so gun-ho on this plan. But the thing is that when you're defending against this, you're spending a lot of gas on your own Baneling, so that might actually slow it down a little bit. But if Losira doesn't do big damage right now...
Oh, those 2 Banelings.
There's so many Banelings Losira's got morphing in. He needs to divide them up a little bit. Those 2 Banelings could get a good trade. That was 2 for 4, not bad. 2 for 3.
Wow.
He's done a really good job of actually shutting that down, but there's still a few Lings left available.
And some Mutas on the way. Zerglings as well. Rogue needs to hold on. More Banelings are going to come in.
There's so many. He needs to somehow... Oh, wait. Why are they... They need to go onto the drones.
Losira might not have enough here. Going for these Mutas might have been a mistake. He maybe needed another spine.
Splits from Rogue there to try and keep all these drones alive. If he keeps the drones alive with these 2 Mutalisks now coming out, he needs to focus down Banelings as quickly as possible. He needs any kind of defense. I don't think he has much left.
Oh, this is the best feeling watching this. A Zerg losing to a Zerg swarming him. How does it feel now?
It just keeps going.
Race.
It just keeps going. He's going to have so many Zerglings here on top of these drones. They're killing them off. At the same time, he's actually made enough Lings down towards the bottom to actually deal with this. I think he's going to hold.
Look at it.
He's going to hold, but
Look at the supply.
Look at the supply. Damn. It's still, though, he needs to do big damage. He doesn't have a layer behind this.
Look at his Baneling here from Rogue. I'm irrelevant. Boom.
Mutalisks, do your job. I bet they've got so many kills. 3 and 6. Well, it's all right.
Losira's just going to keep on making more links. He started 1 drone. He's on 30 or 40 drones against 23. He's already done enough damage. He could just drone up here from here and win very easily. But he's still committing to more units. He wants to do more damage. He wants to end this and bring back the score.
Yeah, at this point, I think he's done enough to the point where he could stop, in theory, Lings and try and make some spore crawlers to actually shut down this.
Apparently.
Yeah, I think he's just going to continue. Too ambitious to go for the mutas, one would say.
Oh, man. Those 4 mutas.
11 versus 41.
They are just the same as my 2 Void Race when there is 30 links in my base killing everything.
Even though they're faster now, they're still spinning around. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Yeah,
Come back.
Against Zerglings, they're the absolute worst unit in the game.
And that is now very difficult for Rogue to actually come back from. I mean, not only, of course, yes, he didn't have a
breakdown
layer,
of the situation?
just a bit. He's just going to start making queens, get those spore crawlers up and running, and he will be fine.
Walker count 38 to 13. Bit of a fantasy GG timing there for Rogue, but again, you know, if he loses this, then we go to a 3rd map to try and qualify one of these 2.
Got to do what you got to do. Tries to shut this down again. Is he droning? He is trying to drone. Ah, poor Rogue. Those sad moments. Because the thing is that if you do this with the Mutalisks, again, you're not committing enough gas to the defense of something like that. You don't have enough Banelings, and then you just can't skip like that. Boop. Sorry.
Losira has been relentless here with the Zerglings streaming across the map, but now he's going to have a lair. He's on... well, he just took a 2nd gas, but didn't saturate it yet. He can very easily go into Hydralisks and finish this if he wants to.
Yep. Yep. True, true. True enough. And that is now 11 workers to 40. We're just going to keep watching these Lings run around in circles. And here come more.
It's kind of silly, actually. That do a Shift L real quick.
Shift L.
Oh, it doesn't work with this UI?
No, not with mine,
Okay,
apparently.
Losira has lost 179 links and 28 banelings.
Oh, got you.
there we go.
Yeah, sorry.
And look at what he killed. 42 drones, 100 links, 3 queens, and 5 banelings.
That's some nice efficiency. Killing more. And that
It is not the fast German efficiency we keep hearing about, but never spot in this country. GG.
Indeed. GG. You're right. No German efficiency here, my friend. Especially them trains.
Yeah, that's
Especially
what I
them
think every
trains.
time. I keep hearing about German efficiency, but then I've taken the train here a few times, and like I don't know what this myth is, but
Yeah. And then TLO goes on Twitter and says, "9, they're underfunded." I'm like, I don't care about your funds.
I love the train. I never had any problem.
I love it.
Yeah, sure.
Deutsche Bahn. Yeah, wunderbar.
Wow, you took this one a bit far, James.
I mean, what?
This is not okay. I'm just kidding.
I'll have my G Fuel. 1 sec. All right, are we ready for game number 3? Green apple.
Nice hold in first game from Rogue, but second game just could have done better.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Maybe, I don't know, like he misread the situation a little bit. It's funny because like I want to be able to analyze what happened and be like, oh, you know, you should have made a second spine and stuff. But at the same time, I feel like if I say that, Zerg players out there are going to be like, Todd,
You cannot afford.
can you shut up? Like, did you really just say you were supposed to make a second spine? You have no clue about ZvZ. And you know what? Maybe I don't, but I feel like more commitment should have been spent towards defending that attack. I think Rogue underestimated it a little bit.
Oh, no,
And usually what happens with these attacks is that you see the first one coming, and then while you're busy microing, you look at the minimap, and then you see like units go by, you overload,
Stream.
and then you know that they're coming across the map for you, but you don't really know exactly how many. But maybe if Rogue misses one time that stream of Zergling go by, he might think that drones are being made, and then you just assume you have to make drones yourself, catch back up,
Right.
retake that third base. You feel in the rush to retake that third base, and then you don't realize that your only priority in this game should be to defend the rush that's happening right now.
Yeah. No, I would agree with you. I mean, of course, when it comes to that kind of defense, you've got to commit gas or get those spines, as you say.
Basically, what I
you
was
see a
saying
lot.
is that I have zero clue about this matchup. Let's move on to map number 3.
He's fine. Get on with it. Let's go. Game number 3, as we have 1-1 now. The winner of this will advance on to the Intel Extreme Masters. Gyeonggi. And spawning down to the bottom right-hand corner, it is our yellow Zerg. It's Rogue. And up to the top left-hand corner, it's Losira in the red. Whoever we get, it's already a stacked lineup,
Yeah.
and it will be even more stacked with one of these players.
Especially if Losira qualifies. Can you imagine him and Zest in the gym?
Oh,
Have you seen Losira like the last few tournaments? How much he's been
Yes.
working out? Like this guy is deadlifting for sure.
looks great. What a guy. What a guy.
Hatchery first for both players. It's going to be made here on 16.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did see once again the rush to a third base on this map. It's if you bring down the rocks, it's a bit easier to defend than most of the other maps, and then we'll see if we can have a bit of a denial going on again, like we did in our previous series.
Just Losira, I like the adjustment he's made here because he's been playing very aggressive in the previous games. I think a good thing to do here for him will be to maybe fake aggression and then play a little bit greedier himself, but don't go all out, obviously. Like, don't skip Baneling Nest, because then if Rogue chooses to do an attack and commit, he might be dead if so. But he already played it a little bit greedier. He made a couple more drones than Rogue before going for the pull and everything. Or yeah, even the extractor as well.
Yeah, you're right. So that is going to help him a little bit. Just kind of moving on leaps and bounds. It kind of pushes him and propels him a little bit further towards, quicker, the double queen across these two bases, which you can launch quite strong attacks off. So let's see what he's going to get up to.
I hope tomorrow we see some Terrans do well. I hope like the racial balance across qualified players is like fairly even.
Yeah. I mean, as you said, the Terrans kind of knocked themselves out for the most part,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a shame, but it's okay. We'll see them again. That's why these qualifiers are so good in this format, because they do get multiple chances. And generally, from the Korean qualifiers that we've always had in the past, it's not been exactly the same format, but those people that have come through the qualifiers have been the champions, traditionally, of every IEM.
Innovation knocking out Gyeonggi and Alive to lose to a Protoss. Come on, man. And then that Protoss lost.
True, true. You wouldn't have lost in that shit in those shoes, would you, Todd? After you knocked out Innovation and those guys? No? No?
Maybe I would have. Actually, no. Hero. Never mind. Hero qualified after, so it wasn't in vain. And actually, yeah, that's, I guess, a good thing for innovation. He wouldn't meet Hero again because now Hero's already qualified.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, third base on the way for Rogue, down towards the bottom right. Needs to get some Zerglings out and start working on the rocks.
Because it's this map and it's much easier to wall off than on other maps, like you see that ramp is smaller. They both are going for roaches because, you know, if there had been Lynx rushing across the map, then they would have had time to make, you know, evos and stuff and wall off that ramp. So third base was rushed a lot more here from Rogue, though. Losira didn't even start his. He's going to go all in.
And 3 Lings are
Losira,
fast.
oh, he hit the roaches on the right. This is going to be spotted now, though. Wait. Does he realize? Because the Rogue, you might want to cancel Lair if you realize that only units are coming for you.
Oh, yeah, if it's only roaches, you need every little bit
He
you can
spots
get
the roaches now with
cancelled.
his Overlord. Let's see if Rogue... Yeah, he cancels the Lair immediately.
Yep.
Third base is up. He's going to start at least one spine. And he's going to get the Queens up the ramp here. Losira has no intention to macro in ZvZ.
No, it seems that way. It's funny because, I mean, that Queen just even pushing the Overlord a small bit away meant that some of these roaches were hidden for a few seconds more. So it all lines up quite nicely. But this amount of roaches doesn't quite have the punch it needs just yet for Losira to break this defensive Rogue. He'll probably get the third base almost for free if it continues that way, but...
Yeah, but usually when you do this rush, you're on way less walkers than your opponent. So right now it's 26 drones for Losira and 33 for Rogue. And I think Losira should know that. So I think by attacking this third here, he's making sure that Rogue cannot reinforce from there. And I thought he might try to get a favorable engagement from that position, but...
It's just a third denial by the looks of things. Back off, get your own.
I think this might be a fake. Losira started his own third and now moved back across the map. But is he droning up? No, he's making a ton of links. So I think he's pretending that he wants to go into a macro game from there. Hope that Rogue drones up and look at the production tab. We see everything, remember, because we're like the gods right now in observer mode. So
he's hiding the Lings.
Yeah, he wants to get a full wrap around and surround to still win the game. It's a sick mind game here. And because there was no Overlord, because he was chased away as well, Rogue will have no idea, but right now he's kind of sensing it, that something's up. He's trying to walk home, but he's going to get surrounded here with all of his roaches. This might be the winning move.
A Link's coming in from the reinforcements here. I don't know if Losira is going to work out too well in his favor. He actually gets a lot of damage off on those roaches. The other roaches for him weren't reinforcing as quickly as he would have ideally liked, but he's done enough damage here to push him back off against this once again.
Yeah, Losira is still on 25 drones against 41. The drones are going to be pulled off from Rogue. Even if he loses 10, 15 of them, the walker count will still be even, so all he has to do is hold there. And I think he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, seems that way. There's a lot more Lings reinforcing here, but actually they're going to come to turn around and go back home for now. Losira...
There's no transition ever here from Losira. He's only making links, and he's going to hope, again, the same mind game. He's waiting for Rogue to move across the map. Yeah. He's going to try to get a full surround, then counter-attack and end this game. Rogue even going for an Evo Chamber, Glial Reconstitution on the way. If Rogue had any idea right now, he would just stay home. And look what he does. He sends a Zergling forward. He's trying to scout. That gets denied. But he spotted a couple Zerglings. And I think Rogue, at this point, he's like, oh, you know what? I'm tired of your shenanigans. I'm just going to sit at home and attack me and die whenever you please.
Yeah. I still think he should start bringing these rocks down while these roaches are a little bit inactive. He's got spotting in the middle with these Lings.
He spots a huge chunk of Lings here from Losira. It's actually a massive amount of Lings.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This cannot be underestimated. Roaches are going to have a hard time finding this in an open space. And I think Losira plans on running by and trying to get a favorable fight.
Yeah, and this might be favorable indeed here. He's got the surround on the roaches down towards the bottom of the ramp here. He's also doing quite a lot of damage in the natural base here. All the drones get pulled off the line once again. Rogue trying to hold on for his life. There's only 5 roaches left here with so many more Lings flooding on forwards from Losira. I think he might have done it, Todd.
Yeah, there's just so many more drones here for Rogue that he was lacking a lot of units. Just a massive amount of Zerglings here from Losira, somehow overwhelming the unprepared Rogue. This is the saddest game for Rogue ever, I feel like.
He had a good setup across the third base. Again, if he'd have brought down those rocks at the third, it wouldn't have been harder for his opponent to actually get into there. But question mark. And there you go.
That was GG.
I assume GG. Yeah. There you go. That is Losira advancing on to the Intel Extreme Masters Gyeonggi. Congratulations to him as our 4th player from today.
Oh, Losira. I didn't know you were that kind of guy. Literally made Bly look like a macro specialist here.
Yeah, that was, and that means now we have our top 8, or at least our current 8, confirmed. From today, we have Hero, Solar, Losira, and Classic advancing on. Well played, boys. Well played.
Yeah, it's a little bit of talent lacking, but luckily we covered some TVTs early on in the tournament, and maybe Innovation can get it together and get us good in the other matchups, because he looked pretty darn good against Stern. Like, those games were amazing against Alive and Jaggi.
Yeah, yeah.
Those were sick.
Yeah.
Sadly, Hero, though, was unstoppable today and put an end to his run, and I think TY was knocked out by Linok.
Can't recall. I can't recall. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Did Maru play? I thought I saw Maru sign up.
He was signed up.
Who did he lose to? Because like I skipped the previous round. I don't know how to bring them back.
He lost to Cell. Who is Cell? And what is that flag?
It's like I don't remember.
I'm going to right-click it.
Isn't it like Taiwan? So some kind of
flags, small, TW. Yeah.
It's Taiwan?
Yeah. Well played.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Okay.
I might not know a lot about ZvZ, but
you know your flags.
Sometimes I randomly guess a flag. What do you know?
A cool Todd fact there for you to end the day.
So we are back tomorrow and Tuesday at the same time for the 2 other qualifiers, right?
Yes, yes, we are. So tomorrow, same place, same time. Make sure to tune in because we had a lot of fun today. I'm sure Todd did as well. And I'm sure you did too. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in to the Intel Extreme Masters Qualifier. We'll see you same place, same time tomorrow.